Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're doing a cam build for you on Pro Clubs FIFA 23s. Here you can see I've played 18 games, 28 goals, 7 assists. Now I know a lot of you will be saying, you'll be going, Joe, but you made a striker build yesterday, and this is... For me, cam and striker is very similar. There's like one or two small changes. I'm going to show you what they are. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already. It does me a massive favour as we march on to 250,000 subscribers so you don't miss a single video. So, Pro Clubs actually has a lot of changes. I'm going to get straight into this build and then I'm going to tell you guys something I didn't say in yesterday's video. There's another way that you guys can level and it's a lot faster. Just stay tuned. So I am playing 5'6", 99 pounds in the right wing or the left wing position, not in the cam position. This is why I always say this, but you just have to look into it. Cam does not give you better stats all round than the left wing, okay? You might get better passing and things like this, but the right wing and the left wing, if I go into it, you get much better pace, like as in a lot better, like 10 better pace. Just trust me on this, go left wing or right wing. It doesn't matter which one. 5'6", you can play around with at the height. It doesn't really matter. You can go up a little bit if you want. It literally doesn't change it. Perks, a lot of you will just be starting this game. You clicked on this video for a start, but I don't have the skill dribbler. Don't worry, you unlock it pretty quickly. But until then, start with the distance shooter. And obviously, I like the skill dribbler in cam, just because you should be looking to play in your strikers a little bit more if you've got two in front of you and you don't have the best touch or passing in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. It's something that I've been complaining about on stream. It's just always the same when you have a new pro. He's going to be pretty crap.
Let's not take the piss here.
So, go ahead and use the skill dribbler as it gives you better dribbling. Pretty obvious. That will allow you to have more time on the ball and be able to play the ball into your mates. Now, don't worry, I am going to show you where I have allocated my first 40-odd skill points, but then at the end of that, I'm going to show you guys exactly what order to put them in. So quickly, getting through this, nothing in the physical, nothing in the defending. Dribbling-wise, again, I want to increase my dribbling, and you just need to. I've got 90 dribbling with this build set up, and I've only played like less than 20 games. Passing, I've got a little bit in the short passing compared to the striker build, just because I have spare skill points put over, and I mean, it goes from 80 to 85 if I put them in these, so it just seems like a good investment considering I'm going to be doing a lot of little intricate passes to the strikers in the box or around it. I've got the weak foot 4-star just because I personally feel like, you know, you're getting a lot of shots on your weak foot, although of course I will go on to talk about it. Those of you who watch the striker build video will know about the L2 shot. I'm going to just say glitch at this point. I mean, it's not a glitch, it's literally the new shooting meta, I feel like. But if you hold L2 and shoot, I'll show you a clip right now.
There were.
You ready?
Oh my god! Well, how's that gone in?
You can be charisma.
How's that gone in? Is that OP? What is that?
I think so.
It seems a little bit overpowered. I mean, considering that's an 80 level pro, how has that gone in like that? And the rest in the pace, but more specifically the acceleration, because that's more important to me than sprint speed, to get that extra 2 touch away and play the ball in or take your shot off for now. So let's quickly show you guys the order in which I would allocate these skill points. So I've got 43 skill points to play with here. And again, I'm going to tell you guys in a second after I've done this how to get more skill points quickly, because I've genuinely worked it out. So I think you start off with like, what, 15-ish or something, and I said in the last video, probably do the same for this one. That is the exact allocation that I used. I just got myself a 4-star weak foot and put the rest into the acceleration. You guys can do whatever you want. I wouldn't waste it in the passing for now. I would only maybe think about allocating it to dribbling or something in the dribbling tab. But in the cam setup, after I've got that acceleration and that weak foot, I would probably come over to dribbling myself and look to increase somewhere in this tree, you know, a bit of agility, a little bit of dribbling, maybe the ball control, because, you know, you're getting passes drilled into you and your touch is just terrible. I'd then probably allocate a little bit more to the acceleration, one in the sprint speed. I know, don't hate me, okay, I'm sorry. You can boo in the comment section, but pace is always the meta on FIFA, and you just need to be getting away from those pacey centre-backs in the low divisions when you are terrible. Dribbling-wise, again, I would just come through here and probably look to increase my ball control, my dribbling, down to this dribbling tab here and up to 90 dribbling once again. Come back over to the pace once I've unlocked a few more. Definitely go for the acceleration down here and maybe, you know, end up with the sprint speed, and then you got that 1 skill point left over. I might put it into the short passing. To be honest, I'd probably remove that other sprint speed and put it into short passing there. But you could play around with either one. You guys get a general idea of the order in which I would allocate my first 40 skill points there. Now, the quickest way for you guys to level, obviously you can play pro club games and that will level you up. That will get you skill points. You can play these weekly skill games where they cap at 2,000. Although mine did reset after a day. But yeah, this takes about 20 minutes and you get 2,000 XP, and you're going to get quite a lot of skill points for that when you're low level. So that's definitely a fun thing to do. If your mates are longing you out, they're not coming online quick enough. The other thing you can do is click the L3 button, head over to Volta, and this is probably the fastest way to level on pro clubs that I've found so far. Very odd, I know, but that's the situation we find ourselves in. If you play a Volta game, you level up quickly, you go back over to pro clubs, you end up like 3 levels higher, or 2 levels higher. It's just seems to be they want to push Volta. The scary thing about pro clubs, guys, and I hope you're sitting down whilst watching this, we essentially have FIFA points here. So FIFA points are now in pro clubs because obviously you can use them, as you can see here, to buy a lot of Volta items and a lot of pro clubs items. I can buy all the tattoos. I can actually use that face mask in pro clubs. I can have these crazy mustaches that cost 125. You can obviously grind up the game. I will be spending nothing, lads. I asked on stream, should I spend money on FIFA points? And you guys screamed at me. It would actually be quite hypocritical. I don't think I could do it. But yeah, you can obviously level up in Volta, and that shared progression now means you will level up in pro clubs, which I do like. It gives you more options, and I've played a few games of Volta. It's not great. It's fine. But when you click that triangle, the view shared items, all of these are available for your pro in pro clubs as well. I'm going to quickly show you guys some tips of us playing the other night. Crudo is our cam, but we play in a 3-striker formation where the cam basically is just another striker for us. So we kind of rotate, and you're going to see some clips of him killing it and us playing, and I'll talk over them and show you some 3 or 4 easy tips right now that you guys can use to improve. At this point in the video, if you are watching and enjoying, please do remember to hit the like on it. It does me a massive favour, and subscribe to the channel as we're hoping to close in on 250,000 subscribers here on the Pro Clubs content. Thank you guys, I do really appreciate it. Also, do we rate this kit? I think this kit is unreal. So these clips are taken from one of the games last night. 0-0. Crudo in purple. Keep an eye on him for these particular clips, of course. But you can see how we play straight off the start of the game, running through. And I get a bit lucky here, but Crudo, you can see his intentions to play me the ball anyway. He just doesn't have enough time on the ball to play it through. So Crudo running with the ball again, finds me. And that right there I wanted to show you, just to like show you guys that you can't really do that much sometimes at this this early stage of clubs. That your guy is so bad. Here Crudo draws out a foul. Either way, he passes me the ball there, and you'd say we've got a pretty good chance of scoring. Always looking for that one more pass in the cam position, and he found it perfectly there. And by the way, has anyone noticed on the penalties how high the ball goes from a chip like that? Very, very strange. Crudo always, though, making these runs into the box, acting like a third striker. He might as well. I mean, look at the finishing with the L2 button held down. I told you that in the striker video. Hold L2 and shoot. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I always like the cam to play as a third striker, but just like maybe 20% less greedy. I know that sounds a bit weird. It doesn't really matter if they score as much as we do, but I would just prefer them to always be looking for that extra pass. This is probably the nicest goal we scored in this game, where it's just lots of quick, intricate passing, and then as you can see, you shoot, it goes in. Pretty simple. So that is our opinion on how to play cam. Some of you will do it differently. You want to pass the ball a little bit more and put your skill points into that. Totally understand it. That's fine. But I would recommend this setup for the most effective attacking cam position. Right wing, left wing. Go for it. Stay under 5'9". Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel not to miss any content. We're going to be live on Twitch tonight. All those good links and everything in the description. I will see you next time.